Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is part 2 of my village life series, and as you can see, I am not in the village, I am not in Namibia, I am not even in Africa right now. I am in the middle of New York City in Manhattan visiting home, and I've actually been here for the last couple of months. And I decided to make a trip home because I needed to take care of a couple things that had piled up, and basically to do some wedding preparations for my wedding that will be this September in Namibia. So I'm here, I've done some wedding dress shopping, getting a new passport, a couple of things. And I'll be returning back to Namibia in July and then getting married in September, and that will really be my official like permanent move to Namibia. So anyway, as you guys know, I spent the Christmas and New Year's holiday visiting my fiance's family in their village in northern Namibia. And right off the bat, I would definitely say that it was a little bit rocky in the beginning because, of course, number one, as fate would have it, I came down with a sore throat the day before we arrived because that's my luck. And so that combined with the heat, and it was so hot, just really made for a little bit of a rocky beginning. But, you know, I played it off. I was as friendly as I could be, but deep inside I was really uncomfortable, and my fiance knew that. So he tried to help me here and there. The other thing I remember is just this feeling of sort of like being very self-conscious. I always felt like, you know, am I doing enough? Am I helping out enough? Because everybody else was, you know, out in the fields every day cultivating. It was an important time of the year when working in the fields really, you know, was a big part of the day. And I mean, you know, they could take the sun way more than I could. They could handle the sun way more than I could, and you know, I just felt like, am I doing enough? Or are they looking at me like this lazy, American chick or what? So I was constantly feeling you know, very self-conscious, maybe I wasn't, you know, making the best impression or something like that. But in the end, his family was really sweet, really understanding, really open-minded of me, and that just really, you know, made the difference, I would say. They were definitely accepting of me and how I am different, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the trip, it really worked out. The other thing that was really nice was to see my fiance in village mode, because I would say that I'm used to seeing him in you know, city life mode, and I mean, I knew he had it in him. I know he's raised in the village. He always goes and visits his family there. But it was, you know, kind of hot to see him you know, really handling everything around his village home and, you know, just really getting into that mode. So it was a great experience. So I'll show you a couple of reflections or a couple of clips of my time there. I was not as comfortable as I thought I would be shooting video footage while I was there, because I didn't want to come off as you know, a tourist, I guess you could say, or you know, sort of some weirdo, just constantly filming their lifestyle. I was really there to meet his family and my future in-laws and to get to know them. So the video is not the most fantastic, but I still think I caught, you know, the essence of my experience there. So enjoy. Okay, so this is the land right in front of my fiance's home, or his family's home. This is a village, and there are different homesteads or people's homes, you know, all over here. And this fence right here is basically the front fence of my fiance's family's village, and there he is closing the gate. And so I would say that the average day there's his home, but the average day from my observations this time of year, and this was December, would be to wake up very early in the morning, to go out and cultivate, which is basically to work in the fields and to plant seeds or to pick weeds. And as you can see here, they're planting seeds. Namibia is very sandy. And I would say, I think in maybe 2 or 3 months, that whole area, and there's a lot of land there, that whole area would be you know, beanstalks of crops grown from what they've done.
So they dig a small ditch or hole in the sand, and then they put 10 or 15 seeds in the hole and cover it back up with with more sand, and that's it. This is palm fruit. The way you get those down is you throw, well, look, So while the adults were out in the field cultivating, in the mornings, the elders and the smaller children would stay in the house and have breakfast. So what I did was basically assist with serving the breakfast and, you know, bringing the dishes back and washing them, just to help out where I could. So those are my fiance's grandparents on the left, and every morning you or I would have to greet everyone. I mean, that's just what they do in their culture. You say good morning to everyone, whether they're in the field or in the house. And also, just as an aside, whenever I greeted the grandparents, or in their culture, whenever you greet an elder, you kneel down or you sit on the ground, just as a means of showing respect to your elders. You can see. Now you can't see anything. You said it's too much?
Yeah.
So?
Like to remove like just some.
Okay.
So that it's a bit like there's space for it to breathe.
Okay. And what is that, mahangu?
Yeah, this is mango.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's a long process.
To
do like this whole area.
Exactly.
Sheesh. Expensive process. But you guys have done a lot.
Did you know that? Oh, good. Am I doing it right?
Yeah, that's the mango. Yeah.
So I'm cultivating. What is this?
That's just weed.
No, I mean, what is this plant?
Mango.
Oh my God, it takes forever.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
Oh, you want to take the other one? That one is heavy and it's loose.
And is the small one easier to use?
am I doing it right?
Will give you strong arms.
It's true.
So yeah, guys, as you see, I did try to be helpful and to be involved, but in the end, they are way stronger than I am. So I am in Okahau, the largest town to the village that my fiance lives in, that I've been in, and it's a bit busy because it is December and everybody is visiting home. And it is New Year's Eve. And my fiance buying firecrackers from the Chinese guy for the kids at home. Hopefully nobody's fingers get blown off tonight. Alright, bye. Nice. That was smart. Yeah, I see. That was funny. Are they finished?
Yeah.
Oh, we should have bought more. Oh, well, these are, I'm doing a video.